I have got a ton of stuff coming at you guys in this video. Somehow, we have two new promo codes yet again. The devs will not stop with these Dracula promo codes. We're getting new ones every day. We also have a ton of banner rumors. I can't speak to any specifics, but I do have a lot of advice about how to approach your summoning in a climate like we're in right now, where there are just rumors galore. Now, when it comes to the rumors about those upcoming banners, I am going to address them head on in this video, and I'm gonna give you tips about it, but I'm not gonna name a single unit because those right now, though they are very prevalent, and I'm seeing the same kind of rumors in every corner of the Watcher of Realms internet, I do not consider them official news. So just know that going in. If you're clicking on this video for leaks, you are not gonna get it. If you want really good advice, of course, I can try to do that. And then most importantly, the chief focus of this video, starting tomorrow, we have the very long, highly anticipated Choose Your Own Legendary banner. This is going to be the Bloodletter Invocation of Spirits. The rate up includes Dr. Van Helsing, and then any one of the 76 normal non-Lord legendaries that are available in Watcher of Realms. So who you pick and how you approach this banner is a huge deal. This is going to be the first video on this banner. Tomorrow, I'm going to make an updated ranking, an updated rating of all 76 of those legendaries. I have done this before though. So if you want that tier list right now, if you want those ratings right now, you can go to my video from just 2 months ago. So it's almost entirely relevant still. Just search in YouTube 74 legendaries rated Fastidious, or use the link in the description in the top pinned comment. You can see right here, I ranked all 74 normal legendaries in Watcher of Realms. This was the last time we had a choose your own legendary banner, so it's the same idea. For this banner, it was who do you pair with Lyra? The upcoming video tomorrow will be who do you pair with Van Helsing, but it's the same conceit. Tomorrow's video will be totally up to date. It is going to cover new content like Matrix, obviously Zerbis. It's going to cover meta shifts in places like Arena. We'll touch on the new gear dungeons, right? So look forward to the video tomorrow, but if you've got a trigger finger and you can't wait a couple hours after the banner starts and you really want the ratings video, use this one right here. But like I said, as you approach this banner and decide whom you wish to pair with Dr. Van Helsing on the Bloodletter, there's a lot of stuff to consider.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
Dr. Van Helsing, he's not like game breaking, but he really is quite good. He has a lot of potential as an AoE piercer. He also is an AoE marksman nightmare unit. He's the only true marksman that is from the Nightmare faction that does proper AoE. He's very, very strong. He's got Shred, he's got Execute. From my testing, that video should come out later today. He really does hold up next to units like Nyx and Kai. I think you'll be impressed. But who do you pair him with? There are all these banner rumors circulating, so we're going to dive into that in just 1 second. But first, of course, you know I do not like to make you wait that long for promo codes, so let's get into that right now. We have 2 new promo codes. This is the 3rd video this week with promo codes. It's the 2nd time this week we've had 2 new promo codes, but I will say, one of these codes is newer than the other. Don't worry, they are both totally active at the time of filming this. It seems like they have many uses left. One just came out like 2 hours ago. That's brand spanking new. The other one came out yesterday afternoon, and honestly, there was just so much news coming, so many codes being dropped this week in general that I missed it. So let's start with that code that came out yesterday afternoon, came out like 20 hours ago. That code is going to be, well, first, you've never seen one of my videos before, I'm Fastidious, subscribe to the channel. How do you put in your code? Click on your avatar, go down to settings, and then you'll see hidden right behind me, we have this redeem code button with the key icon. Click that and put in the codes. You can type it out. They are not case sensitive, but if you want it to work for sure, just copy and paste it. I will include both these promo codes in the description of this video, as I do in all my promo code videos. I always include the codes in the description. So the one from yesterday afternoon was the following: 2025 Lady War Mina. 2025 Lady WOR Mina. Let's redeem that. We'll see what that is in a second. And then the brand new code, let's just click it again and put it back in. This came out at the time of filming less than 2 hours ago. This is going to be War Count Dracula 25. So let's redeem that as well, and let's see what we get. So when the pop-ups stop, I'm trying to promote your game, Moonton. Stop it. Okay, we go to the mailbox. The first one with the Lady Mina, just one huge stamina pot. So essentially it's 60 diamonds. It's better than nothing. Frankly, some of these codes, except for the really incredible one here, this was 300 diamonds to start the week. This was a Dracula code. We also got 300 diamonds as an update gift. That was cool. But a lot of the other ones, it's like one rare summon, one rare summon. Here you can see one huge stamina pot. Alone, they're not that special, but when you put them all together, imagine this was just one code. It's incredible, right? So that's really good. One huge stamina pot. We will take that. Let me snag a little picture. And then here, 100 diamonds. Okay, so that's better than we thought, right? This essentially, one huge stamina pot, 200 stamina refresh is 60 diamonds. So this is going to be 100 diamonds. So it is 67% better, right? It's 40 more diamonds than this. And you get to use them how you want. So you could use them for summons. I think a lot of you probably will do that. So let's claim that as well. Pretty juicy. 2 good codes. Definitely make sure you're subscribed to the channel because these codes are dropping every day. So if you want to stay on top of it, do that. Also, before we get into the banner and the banner rumors for other stuff upcoming, I do have to say, I've been encouraging people a lot lately to join my Discord. It would be awesome if you guys did. But our big goal forever was 10,000 members for like a year and a half now. And yesterday we hit it. We are at 10,033 members. And I can't tell you how good that feels. I think this is probably my biggest accomplishment of all time as a community leader, content creator. You know, subs are cool, views are cool. It is not common for a small group of people in a small game to build a community of 10,000 members. I know people with 300, 400, 5,000 YouTube subscribers whose Discords are 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 members. So what we did here is awesome. I thank you guys so much. This is awesome. So if you want to join the community, link in the description and the top pinned comment. We will make it worth your while because you can see, actually, look, R-Type just DM'd me, but if you go to the announcements section of my Discord and you go to promo codes right here above my head, we post the codes here the second they go live. So yesterday, I missed the Lady Mina code in all the hullabaloo of the crazy news drops and other codes. I got the Dracula one, but I missed this, even though R-Type shared it here. So if you wanted this, actually, I was wrong on my timing. This came out at the time of filming 26 and a half hours ago. So if you don't want to wait around for my videos, you want the code that second, join here. R-Type's going to share it. Pink Jesus is going to share it. I'll share it if I'm the first to see it. One of the other mods. The second someone sees it, we share it. And you can see this one here, the War Count Dracula code. This was shared actually exactly 2 hours ago. So you could have gotten it 2 hours before I even filmed. And this video is going to come out in like an hour. So you could have been 3 hours ahead of the curve. So definitely join if you want the codes the second they come. All right, this isn't going to be that long because a lot of the deep diving into the nuance of this banner will surround the upcoming 2 videos. The video later today where I go over all my testing, and big shout out to Behemoth who helped me set up all that testing, all my testing where I compare Dr. Van Helsing to Nyx and Kai, and just seeing how he holds up as an AoE marksman. TLDR, definitely good. Definitely good. We'll see how he grows with content. Could he become amazing the way Kai has become amazing in Gear Aid 3, for example? Could there be a piece of content like that? For sure. We can't test him in Furious Torrent yet, but I think he'll be insanely good there because of all his penetration and his execute. We'll have to wait and see. He's a very, very high potential AoE marksman. Not the most in-demand role in the game, but a very good role and one you do need. And then in general, he's just overall just good as an AoE physical DPS. He does physical piercing, but just physical in general. So for the average account, he will help a ton. For endgame accounts, he'll be a bit more niche for now. But honestly, Nyx is niche. Kai is niche. It's a niche role. He could end up excelling in that role. He's got a high floor. We're going to find out over time how high the ceiling is. Look out for the testing video later today. As cool as Dr. Van Helsing is, the really cool part and appealing part of this banner is choosing your own legendary, right? This is some artwork I mocked up. This is what it's going to look like tomorrow. So things to consider, right? Who's the best choice for your account? If you want just that big picture view, like I said, watch this video, and then tomorrow I will have the updated video. It's not 74 legendaries, by the way. Now it's 76, because since this video, Ryzen and Valise have come to the game, so that and all the new gameplay changes and developments will be covered and updated. But that's not the only question, right? It's like, how do you make the right choice when you don't know what's coming? So let me give you an example. I'm going to give you a very stupid example, but let's say you saw how good A5 Cratch is performing in Matrix, and you decided you have an A4 Cratch and you're thinking of making Cratch your selection. Here's a tip, don't do that. But for my example, let's say you were doing that. But for all you know, next weekend, Cratch is coming up on 20X. There's no way they'll ever do that, but just hear me out for my example, right? So you'd feel dumb if starting tomorrow, you just go ahead and make your choose your own legendary selection Cratch, and then he's coming up on rate up anyway next weekend. You kind of wasted that selection because this banner is just a 20X banner. It'd be a waste if he's about to come up on 20X anyway. So why does this come up matter? I've covered it before. I think I mentioned this video, but if I hadn't, this banner is 17 days long. It's covering 3 weekends, right? So if you're not a crazy trigger finger summoner, if you're not in a huge rush, if you want to be fully informed and min-max this, it's simple. Save the summons and do the pulls once next week's banners and the weekend after that's banners have been announced. Like, yeah, it sucks because people like to rip summons every weekend, but if you don't want to risk making the wrong choice because at this moment in time on November 13th, we have incomplete information, you can wait until we have complete information, right? Currently, it is Thursday, November 13th. On Thanksgiving, Thursday the 27th, we will know everything. We will know this banner weekend that's happening right now. We'll know next weekend, and we'll know 2 weekends from now. So then you can be like, oh, well, that was last weekend, and this is this, so this is what I should pick, right? You're going to have a full view of everything. Now, this is where the banner rumors come in, right? I'm not going to say any specific heroes. I think I've made that clear. I'm not doing leaks, but they are everywhere. Every single Discord I'm a part of, all of my videos in the comment section, every other content creators' videos that I've taken a peek at and looked at their comment section, everyone is confidently saying they know what the next week's banners are going to be and the week after that, right? So whether they're right or wrong, if you have seen that stuff and you're like, oh, that would change the decision I make, then just wait like I'm saying. So we don't know if that's 100% true. It could be, it couldn't. But if you're lending any credence to those rumors, try to become a fully informed player. You know, don't gamble and say, oh, they said this unit's coming up in 2 weeks, so I'm just going to pick now. I just wouldn't do that. I would just wait to pick. Like, I know it's fun to pull summons every weekend, but they're giving us this nice long banner. Let it happen, okay? If you have any more specific questions, please let me know in the comment section below. The final nuance we have to touch on, I'm probably going to make a whole video on this tomorrow. This is crazy. So they are giving us like the biggest spiritual altar with the juiciest rewards ever. And this does not run for 17 days. This does not run for 18 days. This runs for, what does it come out to? 120 hours. It runs for 5 days. So it's long, but if you want to max this out, then you have to make some decisions. So personally, the way I'm going to approach it is I'm going to start with my Count Dracula summons on Saturday, see how many points I have, and then decide if I'm going to do the Bloodletter. But I'm obviously in kind of a Kraken situation given all my content creator diamonds, so I'm approaching it a little more aggressively. But if you're interested in this spiritual altar, I certainly am. Yeah, I think your hands might be a little more tied. So I had to address that before we wrap that up. I do want to say I hate this. I hate this so much. It's hard to express how much I hate this. The end. They're giving us a lot of flexibility with these long-running banners. They're having a really cool event, but then they're having events like this that, yes, if you can do them, they're amazing. I mean, how many ancients are in here? 3, 2, 7, 8, 9 ancients. Is that right? 1, 2, 4, 6, 9. There are 9 ancients in here. There are an ungodly sum of diamonds. I mean, this is just crazy, right? It's just like ludicrous rewards. You can get 3 different copies for promotions of Vlad the Impaler's artifact. All the exclusive artifacts from this event are leaving after it ends, right? So this is something you're going to want if you want to use Vlad as a tank. He's going to be a very, very good tank. This is also a very good art. It's by far his best in slot artifact. It's not even close. So I don't like the pressure they're putting on players with this. And this is such a high point total, 24,000. It's for some of you less than you think. It's not like you need to pull 2,000 summons, but it's also not like you need to pull 200. This is going to be many, many hundreds of summons or a lot of ancients. So I did have to address that. I'm getting ahead of myself, though. That's going to be a video for tomorrow. TLDR, I don't like what they're doing here. However, if you want to be super competitive and you've got the summons to do it, this is hard to ignore. However, I'm saying however a lot. If that's not you, do me a favor and just the same way we're waiting for Lady Mina, wait on this one. All these banners run for so long. This one's 16 days long. The Count Dracula one, we'll talk about that tomorrow. Lady Mina's 18 days long. We talked about that yesterday. Today, we've been talking about the Bloodletter, the Van Helsing one, 17 days long. You get the picture, right? So thank you guys so much for watching. If you clicked on this looking for specific heroes to be dropped when it comes to the banner rumors, that was never going to be the point of this video. I will have made that very, very clear in like a pinned comment. And I think I've made it clear once you watch the video, but I did want to address the fact that I'm aware of all the rumors. I've probably been DM'd leaks about 50 times. They are consistent. So if that's happening, inform yourself and then wait and then have complete information and make the right choice for your account. If you want to know the right hero for your account, watch that video rating all 74 normal legendaries. And then tomorrow you're going to get that juicy, extremely long, wildly high effort, all 76 normal legendaries updated for all the new stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Fastidious. Thank you to R-Type for editing this video. Share with your mother, guys, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.